What would have happened if Jonas hadn't run away with the memories? This is one question I came up with as I was reading The Giver by Lois Lowry. This story happens in a community named The Community, or that is how it's presented on the book, where we have our main character, whose name is Jonas. He is a boy who is eager to learn, very wise, very strong-willed, and very curious about what his new job is supposed to be about. That community doesn't have the memories of love, joy, holidays, sunlight, warmth, or snow. And that is the job that he is supposed to get. There's one person named the Giver who has the job to protect and preserve the memories of the past before sameness. Sameness is how we get to talk about in the book about how the world is right now without colors, without music, without sunlight, without rain. It is pretty interesting how we get to learn about it throughout the book, because at the start, when you start reading it, it's like something that, well, you don't find like read about, but when you start to read about the giver and the job he has, you get like the idea of how life is. When Jonas is it's selected for his job, he starts to get all the memories from the giver, and the job he has is called the receiver. He starts with the memories of snow, of the sled, of sunlight, of warmth, but as his job goes by, he starts getting the memories of death, war, hunger, thirst, and pain. We get the idea that there was, well, not the idea, we get talked about a girl before Jonas that had the job of the receiver and failed because she asked for release. Release, we at the very end of the book get to know that release is when they kill someone because they're old, because they're ill, or I dare to say retarded. When Jonas discovered this and discovers that his dad is the one making those things, he and the giver came up with the idea that all the people in the community were supposed to have the memories and not live in that boring, orderly, protected life. So they came up with a plan and decided that Jonas should run away so he could find someone or something that could help him get all the memories to all the people in elsewhere. Elsewhere is like someplace else, outside his community. One character I like the most is Lily, who is Jonas's sister. She is a kid who's only, I don't remember, but I think 10 or 9 years old. She gives this book like the funniness, the childish like essence to the book, which is like really, well, not dark, but a serious and like interesting or mysterious and kind of way book. So that's the thing I liked about her, is that she gives these like, she takes out the seriousness for a moment. My favorite part of the book, as it said in page 107, is this. Now it became more quickly, the feelings. This time the hands didn't become cold, but instead began to feel warm on his body. This thing I like the most because it's one of the first moments when Jonas takes one good memory. And I don't know, I think it explains like how an innocent child is starting to grow up with his job. Even though like his training only had started like 2 weeks ago. But I liked it because, I don't know, like I said before, it gives out that Jonas is no longer that innocent of a child, and he's supposed to be working as anybody else. As I like some things, I disliked others, which were that when you start reading the book, it is very boring, like the first pages, and at the very end, I didn't like the ending because well, I liked it, but no, because it keeps you wanting more. So if you want to read out the whole, like the story completely, you have to buy the other 3 books that came with the franchise. So this is the book. I really liked it a lot. I give it like a 9 out of 7 only because of the ending. So I recommend you read it, and yes, I liked it. Thank you.